On October 11th, 2008, 21 strangers set out on a journey to make a difference in Slidell, Louisiana, to help rebuild homes with Habitat for Humanity for victims of Hurricane Katrina. This is our story. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others.
Which was one of the hardest hit areas from the hurricane. And it was pretty spectacular to see the state that the area was still in, and it seemed to me like we were almost driving through a ghost town because so few people live there anymore. And what this taught me is pretty much that even though some things aren't going to be portrayed in the media, that people will still need help, and it's up to all of us to give it to them.
When I first started this Habitat trip, I came with the mindset that I really wanted to help out this community that I would be serving. And when I first got to Slidell, Louisiana, I couldn't comprehend the impact that Katrina had on the society. Now this is 3 years after the storm hit, and I live in an area quite far away from Louisiana, and I didn't realize that this area had been hit so hard and that it's still affected by the storm. And we visited areas that were quite impoverished, and I guess it really hit me once I got there that it's still a problem now, and we still need to fight to, make things right and make things better so that these people have adequate housing so that they can live normal lives again. So I guess I just realized the complexity of this issue of poverty, and that we are all a part of this issue, and we need to keep working together as a community to solve it.
One of my favorite memories from the trip was a homeowner came and visited, and it wasn't the actual person we were building a house for, but they had a different Habitat house, and she was just so excited to see us and happy with our work, and she helped out, and it was just such a ball of energy, and it really brightened both the days she showed up, and it was great seeing her and actually seeing the people you're helping out. So you're not just building a house, you're actually seeing the family it's affecting, and just hanging out with this really nice lady all day.
It doesn't change unless you actively seek to change it, because there were definitely things that still needed a lot of work around the area, and it was while things have changed a bit, the world doesn't just keep going without you. Sometimes it needs a little bit of a push.
We really took back the essence of service that we gained on the trip, and it's really great to bring it back into your relationships here and to share new things with people.
My favorite memory of the trip is on the last day when we all jumped out onto vans and went to a different work site and did the Cupid Shuffle, because it really showed the energy and spirit of our group, and we just wanted to bring happiness to the other work site, and it showed how we came together as a group over the week, and I think it really showed the best of us.
I went to Slidell, Louisiana, and it was a very great experience because I got to learn more about the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, which happened about 3 years ago. But there's still a lot to do. There's still a lot of work to be done, and it's great to see the progress that they have made. But it's also kind of disheartening to see what is still needing repairs and building. So it was a great experience to be a part of rebuilding the community and really getting to talk to the people of the community and the people of Habitat for Humanity.
A great week really interacting with people of Slidell and seeing what damage was done and helping them to try to get back on their feet after the storm and make their houses safer for in case anything happens again. But the thing I was most surprised about was the spirit and the dedication of the people that the volunteers and the workers, and also the people in the community and the people we saw at church and just were able to interact with. And they've lost so much, but they still have so much spirit and faith, and they want to rebuild their community. They don't just want to move somewhere else. And that was really refreshing to see.
It was a little bit disheartening at the same time to see what still hasn't been done in a year and a half, but I'd say overall I had a really great week talking to people and seeing what they've accomplished in the time since I've been down there before, and every time I'm down there I am so impressed by the strength that every single person I meet has, and they are just so determined and they persevere through so much that I can't even imagine how they found the strength over the past 3 years to do what they've done.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve, and I feel that the service, it can't stop now. We have to keep on going with it. So, to make our actions speak louder than our words.
The thing I brought back with me is just seeing the faith and the inspiration of the people who lost everything. They lost their homes, they lost their things, they lost family members, and just seeing their faith and their motives to keep going, and it's just so inspiring. Knowing that they have nothing, yet they're still aspiring to be someone who they want to be.